you watched the game against New Zealand.
Yeah.
I was just happy that no one really picked up
Same
injuries. You know, for 45 minutes, Harry Kane gets a goal, lovely jubbly off the pitch. That was it. Then I was done.
No, I'm the same as you. Just it's a stretch the legs, get used to the heat. When you change a team at 45 minutes, mate, it's always going to be a bit disjointed. Engamo was good though. He looked lively, sharp, mate. Yeah, he's a good player. He's fast, twitch muscle.
Good player, mate.
Wow, he does.
Not in the squad. He got MOM.
Yes, he did. Yeah, he did.
What's that about?
I know, but there might be a reason behind that. He knows. He knows he's not. If he picked up an injury, it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah.
I don't want to put the boy down because he actually was excellent, and I think he will be in. I'm sure Tuchel's mind after that. For the Euros coming up in 2 years.
Yeah,
time,
for sure.
There's a chance he could be, front and centre. It could be, he might be starting off that left hand side. Historically, I'm going back over previous tournaments after tournament. That left hand side, Joe Cole's been shoved out there. Rooney's been shoved out there. Scholes has been shoved out there.
Who was the player who played out there? Is it
Foden?
Darius Vassell played out there.
He probably got stuck out there. Jack got put out there.
Yeah, but Jack is a left wing.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is he didn't solve the problem. And even to this day, Rashford looks like he's got it, right? But
I think that problem's been solved.
Okay.
Rashford, Gordon, Rio Ngamoa on the way up. I mean, I don't feel like there's any problems with the left side for England anymore.
No, but it's still the last tournament. I mean, Foden was anonymous out there, wasn't he? He's not. He couldn't get involved.
Foden played left wing.
No, yeah,
so random.
Anyway, going back to the point, the most important thing: we come through unscathed, no injuries.
No,
they got a sweat on the boys, kept a clean sheet, scored a goal. Harry Kane another goal. It's a brilliant ball that was put in by Jed Spence.
Yeah, he done all right.
Well, by the way,
he was good.
He played very well.
Yeah, is he potentially a starter? No. But right back.
But no. But he'll give is that heat. If we're going to play a high pressing game, look like that's what we were doing without overcommitting. We weren't sitting back. We were trying to squeeze the pitch.
Yeah.
There were one or two occasions, however, that I felt New Zealand got out way too easy.
Yeah, there was a couple of times they got for the middle of the pitch, didn't they?
Yeah, and against a better team, they will do a bit more damage than what they did.
Yeah.
Chris Wood had a couple of half chances, broke down their left. So there's one or two moments, but I can forgive that. Costa Rica on Wednesday will be interesting. Will he play as close to his starting 11? I mean, he probably will play, I'd say, 90% of what the starting 11 will be, I suspect.
Do you reckon?
I think it'll be quite. Yeah, I think he'll go quite strong to start the game. I think I would. I've got to say you've got to play every. The big question is, well, of course, Declan Rice hasn't played. Saka hasn't played.
No,
the boys that played in the Champions League final, and left back. I mean, we can probably pick the back four, couldn't we?
Yeah, maybe the back four I'd go with.
Okay, you going Konza or Stones?
I like John Stones.
I'm going Konza.
Oh yeah.
But
do you know what? When
he might go Stones.
I did say Konza when I think I said it last week, but I watched John Stones and I'm like, mate, he's still a Rolls Royce,
No, he is.
And he's good on the ball. He's comfortable. He's experienced.
I don't have an issue with that.
Like, if you have a bit of Gay's got pace, right? So you can get him at. John maybe struggles a little bit now with pace, but I like him. I like John Stones.
Okay, there's a lot to like. I get that. Recent right back, Gehi, Nico Riley.
Yeah.
Okay, Pickford's in goal. And you're going to play 4-2.
Declan Rice, Elliot Anderson, Jude Bellingham, Rashford, Kane, Saka.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
It does, doesn't it?
That's what it feels like to me.
I agree with that. Yeah, okay.
Without Harry Kane, we are screwed.
Yeah. He dropped quite deep again. I don't mind.
You know what's annoying me, right? And I've been seeing it on social media, right? People winding me up already, all right? If I hear England fans coming on here moaning about Harry Kane dropping deep, I swear I'm going to lose my head.
I totally agree.
I'm going to lose my head. The guy has scored 50 goals this season.
61.
He scored 61 goals.
In all competitions.
He scored 61 goals, right? And people are moaning about him dropping deep. When are people going to understand that is how Harry Kane plays?
Yep.
Like, that is his game. He drops deep, he gets in pockets, he's hard to pick up, and then he'll find the box.
He starts the build-up.
Yeah, and it's like, come on, guys. I don't want to be hearing Harry Kane's dropping deep, Harry Kane's dropping deep. Like, we know now that is his game. That is how he plays. He scored
But as
60
long
goals.
as, Jay, as long as we fill the space that he drops out.
Well, that's why you have Rashford and that's why you have Saka.
That's what you need, runners from deep. You do.
I hear people say,
Bellingham.
Ivan Toney should start. We should start Ivan Toney because, you know, he stays up there. We need someone who's going to, you know, lead the line. Mate, drop me out. Drop me out. Like, it does my head in.
No, I'm totally in agreement with you, mate. That's what he does. That's his game. And under Tuchel at Bayern Munich, he played that way, and he's mastered his craft. Look, you obviously, when the ball is built up in the wider areas, you want Kane in the middle. Obviously in the high and wide.
Yeah.
Because you know he can do the most damage.
Well, he scored a great goal with the ball. He got his glancing header. He's just got magic in his body. He just knows where to score goals from anywhere.
He does.
It just winds me up. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it if he's dropping deep. Yeah, he's hot and he's probably gonna sit in that little number 10 role every now and then. Do you know what I mean? As long as you get bodies past him,
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Rashford and that and runners in beyond, like just let Harry Kane play his game because without him we're nothing. We're nothing. And it just winds me up. So,
Okay, all right, you've had your rent.
Social media people.
Phone up, never go O'Hara. Come on.
No, I don't think there's anyone out there. I don't think there's anyone out there that is like genuinely, seriously, like concerned about Harry Kane playing for England.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a concern. I think we've got past that. The guy's got 61 goals.
Yeah, well, 62 now, I think. The week.
I mean, it's outrageous. It really is. Right, let's go to Cole. He's Naz, Man United fan. Right, Naz?
All right, Naz.
Hi, guys. Great show as always. You guys just do something for me that no other show does.
Annoy you?
Thank you for that. Well, no. Jason does something special and Jamie, you do something different.
Hold on.
Sounds like a night out.
Yeah, hold on. Cundy has something special and I have something different. I don't know if that's a compliment.
Well, different is...
What do you mean different?
It's a bit of menage a trois, Naz. Is that what's going on here?
By the way, I went to Tottenham Man United.
You're like basically saying that, like, Cundy's Harry Kane and I'm Chris Wood.
Yes.
Oh, no, I'm not getting that.
Very out of order.
No. Which one am I, Naz? So this is a menage a trois you're talking about here?
Absolutely.
Okay. So what's my role?
Your role is whatever you want. You're the top dog.
Cundy's the top dog.
Say whatever you want.
Hold on a minute. Did you watch his show last week when PSG won?
Can't say whatever, do whatever you want.
Nearly got us cancelled.
Just,
He needs a leash on him.
anyway, what I want to say is,
Go on.
I've been listening to Ian Durham and I've been talking to some of my friends about England. The concern I have with England is our defence is just not going to be good enough for us to win. I think we'll go deep.
What do you mean? Hold on. Sorry, Naz. How can you say that? I don't know how you can say that.
Well,
You've got Mark Gay, who's one of the best defenders in the world. Nico O'Reilly's had an unbelievable season, right?
Yeah.
Top player. Reece James, if he's fit and is at his best, he's a world-class right back. And John Stone's a concert. Like, how is that a concern? How can you be concerned?
The concern is if you've got people like Elise, Lamine Yamal running at Nick O'Reilly, we're going to struggle.
I disagree. I disagree.
No, he's great going forward. I'm a United fan, as you know, not a City fan, but I really like him. But when you look at the way he plays, he's more in midfield than he's a left back. So either the left winger goes back and protects him, and I can't see Rashford going back and protecting him, or Gordon. So my take on it is that's a free-for-all, whoever's got a good right winger. And most of the teams have got good wide players, and no offence, man, but when you look at Portugal, their whole midfield and wingers are absolutely
There's obviously good sides and good players there. But we will see, I'm sure, Nick O'Reilly play a slightly different role to what he does at Man City. Slightly different.
It's a natural instinct.
I think, but look, when we're going to play against Costa Rica and then we've got Croatia, he will set out. Against France, you're absolutely right to make that point. Because, and against Yamal, Elise, Doué, Dembele, Cherky. I mean, so there's going to be situations at moments where we are going to come under attack. We are going to be looking a little bit vulnerable. And it's just a way of navigating our way through that. And I've got every trust in Nick O'Reilly. I don't have one problem with him.
But it's the fact that we can't decide whether it's Concert, John Stones, and by the way, Harry Maguire is not there, or Luke Shaw. I know it's a United bias here. I cannot believe how Tuchel just overlooked those guys, because if you want a proper defence, as the Americans would say, then you need the guys who can defend, not the guys who can
I think
mix.
Concer's had a very good season. I don't think you can. You know, who are you leaving out? It was Harry Maguire.
Concert. I'll put Maguire in, leave Concert out, take O'Reilly out, and put...
Take O'Reilly
You're
out?
going to take O'Reilly out and put Luke Shaw in?
For who?
Luke Shaw.
Oh,
Oh,
come
mate,
on,
you're
Naz.
talking absolute guff.
Guys,
Naz.
What are you on about?
Honestly, if Lewis Hall can't get in the England team, you can't make a call for Luke Shaw. Sorry.
Luke Shaw's had a brilliant season.
No, not better than
What
Luke.
do you mean? What, Nick O'Reilly ain't?
By the way, he's the person who scored in the final for England.
So did Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer scored.
Yes, Cole Palmer should be there. So should Phil Foden.
Listen, Naz, you started off brilliantly, mate.
I had...
No, you need to go back to the drawing board, mate.
Right? What? You need the Mavericks. Last 10, 15 minutes to go out and change the game.
Look, I don't have a problem. The one that I've always said is Lewis Hall, how he's not been in that squad. But you can't have Luke Shaw over Lewis Hall.
No, and after seeing Jed Spence play the other day,
Yeah,
I get it.
he done really well.
Yeah, no,
done really
I get it.
well.